When you need more help, which if you're leading, I'm sure you need more help, it's going to require you building relationships. Hey friends, at the end of the day, it's all about relationships. It's all about relationships. You look at the ministry of Jesus. His earthly ministry, he spent 3.5 years teaching us how to build relationships with people. He went deep with a group of 3 guys, Peter, James, and John. He invested in a group of 12, who then invested in a group of 70, who went on to shake the world. But it all began with relationships. I'm sure as you look back on your life, on your career, as you look at the good things that are happening in your life, they normally begin with a solid relationship. If there's somewhere you need to be investing time every day, in your home, in your church, in your ministry, in your workplace, it is in relationships. One of the best ways to get more help, by the way, if I ask you, what do you need today? You probably think, boy, Ryan, I need all kinds of things, right? Especially the more you lead. So the more people you're trying to manage, if you're a manager at work, or you're trying to lead a MOPS group, or you're trying to lead a nonprofit, or you're a pastor, the more people you lead, the greater your needs are, right? And the more assets you are required. And so if you want to get more out of people, when you need more help, which if you're leading, I'm sure you need more help, it's going to require you building relationships. It's called relational equity. Relational equity. Here's the thing. If I have relational equity with you, that means that I have invested in our relationship, in our friendship. And when I need something, guess what? I can pull because I have built up relational equity. If I build equity up in my home, right, and I paid that thing down, if I need some money, guess what? I can pull money from the equity, right, that I have in my home. You every day, and I every day, we need to be building relational equity. Now, how do you build relational equity with people? It's really quite simple, but it's not always easy to do. It is about making more deposits into people's life than withdrawals from people's life. If all I am doing is asking, if the only time I call you is when I need something, right, that I am not building up equity. I am withdrawing more than I am depositing. But if I add value to your life, 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 you get my point. If I add a lot of value, if I help you, if I encourage you, if I pour into our relationship, if I spend time with you, then when I need to make a withdrawal and I need some help, I need some attention, I need some advice, I have a lot better chance of getting that from you because I have built up relational equity. Now, as I look around at my ministry and the companies that I run, they have grown and been fueled from relational equity that is built over years, right? Just investing in relationships, not expecting anything in return, but then when I need some help, I've got some people that I can call on. Question for you today. Who can you invest in? What kind of relational equity can you build up? Don't overthink it. It can be as simple as sending some text messages. It can be as simple as handwriting some cards, calling someone on the phone, going and sitting in someone's office, taking someone for coffee, not asking for anything in return, but just to spend time with that person, to bless that person, to add value to that person. This is critical because if your ministry is going to grow, if your life work, whatever you do, whether you're a ministry leader, a marketplace leader, whatever you do, If it's going to grow, it's going to have to grow with the help of you and a team. The only way to build a good team is to be building relationships. It is to be building relational equity with people so that you can cash out and get some help when you need help. How are you doing building relationships? I know it's really easy, especially when you're busy and you've got kids and you've got work and you've got this and that and the other. Like, man, the only time I call you is when I need something. And we're all guilty of that at times, but that needs to be the exception, not the rule. Be someone that is building up a ton of relational equity by adding value to people's lives, by helping them, by encouraging them, by spending time with them. You know what? By me doing videos like this and podcasts like this, I'm hoping that I'm just building a ton of relational equity in you. Now, I don't know if I'm ever have to call you and ask you for anything, but I hope if I do that you're ready to say, Ryan, what do you need? Because you have built up so much relational equity in my life. Let's all go after that every day. Let's eat that frog first, that today I am going first and foremost going to find someone that I can build into their life. I'm going to build up some relational equity today, and then I'm going to do it tomorrow, and then I'm going to do it the next day, and I'm going to make it a pattern of my life. It's going to take you some time, but it's an investment that will pay off tenfold plus more. Go do it.